Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Jen. Welcome to Dave and Jen Ignite.
This video we're going to talk about games for Christmas. And some of these we've accumulated over the years that we'll talk about, but we're going to keep this a little brief, so we're going to get right to it. Here you go with some suggestions for games for this Christmas. Grown-ups. Dominoes. This one we call Mexican trains, and so there are rules in here. What we've discovered is that the rules that are written in here may not be the rules that you grew up with or that you've been taught by some friends, but that's okay. The point here is to have some fun with your friends and family. And this is a good one that perhaps after the kids have gone to bed, especially if you have little kids, you can have some fun with this, or you can teach them to match up numbers.
Absolutely. It's a really good teaching and training game, honestly, for them as well.
Yes, very good. So there you go, number one.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily in priority, but options.
For fun.
Dominoes.
Speaking of kids, we have lots of kids games. Every year for Christmas growing up, my parents would get us a new game. And so we carried that tradition on. We've gotten a game every year, even when our kids were little. And we would get them an ornament each year and send those off with them when they both set up their own households. But we also would get a game. We kept the games here. So we have kids games, adult games now. And this is a really fun one. It's called Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. The kids love it. It's, as you know, it's Daniel Tiger. So it has a lot to do with the Mr. Rogers as well. And so it's a very good learning experience for the kids. They love that. And they have just come to love this game called Trouble. We always say, you're in trouble when they get sent back. They love it because they like the little popper thingy that tells them how far to move. So that's another great game for the kids and adults.
Yeah. And just FYI, we'll try to put some of the links to these games in the comments or in the description below so that you can find them rather easily. Here we go is another one. This is a bit unique in the sense it's called Camp. And we like the outdoors. We like visiting the national parks or the state parks, etc. And so this one is along those lines. We found it at one of the state parks, and that may be where you have to go. So I don't know. We'll find a link for this one. But fun game and a teaching game again. Yes. We like games that tend to teach. They don't have to necessarily.
No, I like to have fun too.
Surprise!
I know.
So anyway, a great teaching game. Really good.
Absolutely. Well, a game that's more recently new is called Ticket to Ride. Many of you probably have heard of this. You probably own it. There are several different versions. We love this adult version, but, and let's see, where's the kids version? There it is. There's a kids version as well, and it is really fun. We played it just a couple of times with our grandkids, and it's an excellent way for them to learn and strategize how to do some things, but they have a blast too. They get so excited. So Ticket to Ride's a lot of fun.
It is. Very good. But another game that is an adult game is called Chronology. There are a number of games like this where you have to get things in order and do a little strategizing that way. Just actually more memory.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this one talks about, okay, when was the bikini introduced? Or the Gettysburg Address, what year was that? And you have to make some decisions about where that fits in the midst of the other chronology items that you have. So, fun game, very much more of an intellectual, remembering history game.
It's really great.
Chronology.
It really is. A great game for the kids is called To Bethlehem, and it is a Christmas game. Of course, you can play it any time of the year, but it is not only fun, but it's funny. We took it to our Sunday school class and played it with our little kids there, and I mean, sometimes you have to put a napkin on your head, or you have to take your socks off, or it's just really good, but it teaches the story in a really fun way, so it's great for the kids, and we have a lot of fun with it as well.
Classic Battleship.
Oh, yes.
This one is great, all ages.
Absolutely.
We play it with our grandkids as well. They're beginning to learn, and it's amazing how much they can do. Don't sell the grandkids short. For us, or your children, obviously for some of you it's going to be your children. Our grandkids are 7, 6, 5, and 3. And at this point, and the 7 and 6-year-old, well, 6 and 5 more than the 7, really enjoy this. So,
they do.
Good game, fun, Battleship.
Absolutely. Now, many of us like the games where you have to interact and you have to write down answers and try to match them. And this is a fun game called Likewise, seeing if you can match people. The best part about any games are just that you get together and you play and you have fun. We have had to outlaw a couple of games in our house. Well, not outlaw so much as just decide who wants to play, and that would be
Risk.
Yeah.
I love Risk.
He's very good at it.
Fantastic game. Strategize. Set up the armies. Go for the battle.
Take over everybody.
Win the world.
So we don't play that very often, nor...
Do you understand why? I don't get it. Why would they not want to play with me on this risky game? I don't.
And he doesn't like to play Boggle with me.
No,
because
my brain doesn't work that way so well. Not as well as hers.
I'm a real verbal person. I know that you find that hard to believe, but anyway, enough said. We don't play Boggle at our house either. Matter of fact, let me tell you this story. Okay, we're moving to our new house, and our son and daughter and my husband here were gathering up the game closet. They threw Boggle away. They didn't even move it to the new house. Thankfully, my friend got me a new Boggle for Christmas.
Which we have played how many times?
Once or twice.
And it's been 13 years?
Yeah, but we still have it. So if you want to play Boggle, come on over.
You may have some games you enjoy. You have some games you don't enjoy. Or games that you don't play together, or you've known, okay, I find my friends and go play those games. And of course, these days, we know there are lots of online,
many
games and multiplayer stuff. Pick the games that you can have fun with and enjoy them, and enjoy, as Jennifer just said, enjoy that time together. It's great.
And even if it's just a simple card game, euchre or crazy eights, just get around the table and talk and have fun.
Yeah. And you may have some of those card games that are particular to your area of the country or your family, maybe. Euchre, I think, is pretty much a regional thing here in the Midwest. Maybe I'm wrong. Let us know about that. Put that in the comments below. Do you play euchre? Yeah. And what state are you from?
Or the game Rook. We grew up with the game Rook out in West Virginia, where I'm from, and so that was very prominent there. And perhaps you have played something like Rook or something else.
Yeah, there's a card game called Sevens. There's one called Golf.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so lots of different things.
Many things.
Once again, spending time together. Some of us.
Where are you going with this, dear?
Some of us need to lighten up a little bit. This is truly a place where I say, help me, Jesus. Because we're so intent on winning that we hurt other people. And at least our feelings for a short time. I hope it's just a short time.
Yeah, it is.
We get over it.
But it's a game. It's a game. His mom was great because as an adult, we're playing, I think, golf with your mother. Yes. And Dave was doing something and he got kind of mad and she just went, David Lee? I mean, he's 55 years old and getting scolded by his mother, and rightly so, I might add.
No argument.
We have fun. We do have fun.
Well, share some comments, including, about those games. Do you ever play those card games or any of these games? And especially about those card games, what state you're from, and find out what regions play certain games. But just enjoy the time.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the time. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this time, and we're glad you're here. We enjoy hearing from you. Please comment below, click subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and find out when our next video is coming out. So, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
God bless you. I'm Dave.
And I'm Jen. Merry Christmas. Have fun.
Merry Christmas.